This is the worst it's ever been.
Yes, it is.
Hey, what's all this complaining about?
Fishing stinks, Chekai. It's over. It's time to go home.
It's not over until we say it was over. Was it over when Germans bombed Pearl Harbor? No! Who's with Chekai? Let's go! Where is Custom Jigs and Spins crew that I love?
Face it, man. It's over.
Over! It's not over until we say it is. Bluegill is dead fish. Crappie in frying pan. Walleye?
Dead. Chekai is right. He may be a little crazy, maybe a little misguided, but he is right. We gotta take it to these fish. We could fight these fish with conventional weapons, but it might cost millions of lives and thousands of dollars. We need something crazy, a crazy plan. And Chekai's just the man to lead us.
Who's with me? Oh!
I got one working there. There we go. Oh, this one could be a good one, Walt.
What you got there, Bobber?
Oh, wait, might be. There we go.
Oh boy.
Look at that.
Well,
That's a jumbo.
that's what you call jumbo right there, and that's a little bit more aggressive presentation than the rest of us have been doing. I've been using the tiny little tungsten Moon, and you're over here using a much larger bait.
Well, it's funny because I was just going to switch down to a Moon or a Chekai because I saw you guys were having a little success with the smaller ones.
Right.
So I decided to pound the bottom with this a little bit, and he just, as soon as I lifted it off the bottom, he just shot up like a rocket and just hammered this thing.
Well, we'll just let this one go. No, we won't.
Don't be silly,
Yeah,
Walt.
don't be silly.
Fishing up here on Lake Winnebago in really skinny water, so it doesn't take a whole lot for these fish once they hit to come out of that hole. With being such shallow water, a lot of guys are using the longer rods where they can just basically, as soon as that fish hits, they can just lift it and it's right out of the hole. Also allows us to do a lot of hole hopping because the fish aren't always showing up on the graph or on the locators normal, so we got to hole hop and try and find these fish. This one feels pretty nice. Get around a hole, get away from that transducer. There we go. How about that one? Well, they got little fat ones out here, don't they, Walt?
They got some nice ones. Oh, there's one. Pretty nice one, Bobby. Oh,
Get one, Walt?
oh, nice one.
Oh,
Nice fat one
wow.
there. Let's show you a couple things real quick. This is what I'm using here on these perch and bluegills. Is one of those tungsten Chekais with the nice chartreuse wedgie, because our guide Greg said that chartreuse is the hot color out here. So I'm using a longer rod. This is the Walton Poppy 40-inch quick tip with the new titanium spring bobber from Frabill, which is adjustable. You can pull it in and out according to the weight of the jig you're fishing. So this one right here, I'm pretty much fishing without a wax worm, and I got that tip tuned just the way I want it to where I can see the bites. The other presentation I got here is this is Frabill's new 48-inch light jiggler fishing pole, and this is a pole without guides. The line actually goes through the center, comes out that little spring bobber tip. I got a little bitty tiny Moon jig on here in a wax room, again in chartreuse because that's the hot color. So this is a pretty nice setup too. It's super light, very sensitive, and allows you to hop from hole to hole and catch these perch real easy. Oh, there's a nice one. Oh, right there. When you're fishing in the shallow water, it's pretty much just pull them right out of the hole. There's one on the jiggler and the Moon.
What do you got here, Pop Carl? Oh, hey, get this out of the way. Oh, well, you're only in about 4 or 5 foot of water here, so it doesn't take much to rip them out of that hole. That's a nice looking perch. And these are all about the same size, and we've been catching all morning. It seems like they school, you get a good year class, and they're all about the same size. That's good eating size. Look at that, right off the bottom. Let's see what it is here. Feels like another perch. Oh yeah, that's another night. This is about that same size we've been catching most of the day. One of the things I did with a little change, I had a silver and red spoon initially, and I thought, well, let's try green and gold. That seems to be a good perch color. And sure enough, Ed didn't have it down there for about 30 seconds, and this one came up and smacked it. Now, the Slender Spoon series, not including the new Pro series, is available in 4 different sizes and at least a dozen, if not more, color combinations: gold, nickel. We even have a black nickel blade, and then, of course, the copper and orange, which is popular up here in Wisconsin.
Oh, I got one! Oh, his biggest one! His biggest one on smallest Chekai jig. Look at this. Look at how he eat it. You are a nice friend of mine. I will cook you and make soup with you and maybe some sauerkraut. He's my perch. Chekai, get it. Number one.
Hey, Chekai, come here.
What is it, Mr. Bob?
Listen, I like what you've done so much with the Chekai jig. I'm gonna make you the head product manager over Walt.
Are you gonna be Walt's boss?
Yep.
This is good. I already got a new idea.
What is it?
He's big one, I show you. Chekai is number one,
Oh, no.
but sometimes Chekai gotta go number two. With this is Porta Johnny. And in every bucket is the prize
No,
inside.
I changed my mind. You're fired.
Fired?
Go back to Croatia.
Go back to Croatia? Oh, Chekai is sad. Oh, Poppy, I gotta go back.
No.
Thank you for everything. I'm going back to Croatia. Okay. Oh, look at that one.
Oh, hey, look, we got a double, Walt.
Got a little double there.
Let's see.
That's a nice one there.
Oh, mine's smaller.
A little bit smaller.
Oh,
Hey, come on in, boys. We had a great day out here on Lake Winnebago. I'd like to thank Greg from Wolfpack Adventures for guiding us and Poppy for having me. Poppy, you did good. And for Bobby and Papa Carl, Midwest Outdoors, we'll be right back.